What is up, everybody? It is Trash Panda here, and we are on episode 3 of Surroundead. So today we are, let's see, so we're definitely going to go back and make another visit over to Green Valley. We're currently over here at the Valley Safe Zone. First, I do want to craft a construction workbench. No, actually, I'm sorry. We're going to do the weapons workbench. So what that's going to allow us to do is take these plastic bottles and we're going to be able to turn them into suppressors for our firearms. I do temporarily have the sawed-offs put in my pistol slot since we did lose our pistol last episode. So let's go ahead. Pretty sure I do need one more nail, which, okay, so I can craft the nails. So all we need is 10 wood. We've got our hatchet. So we're just gonna go over here and chop down some trees and we can quickly get 10 wood. So with the most recent update, the wood actually goes, let me see, it was supposed to go, yep, right there. So it drops right into your inventory, assuming you have an open spot. So prior to the most recent update, it would actually drop on the ground. So you would have to open up your inventory, view the vicinity, and pick it up kind of off of the ground, or just manually look at it and pick it up. But that's a little nice quality of life change there. So we're going to go ahead and craft this. So we've got our wood. First we need to make high quality metal, which we can then turn into 5 nails. And then that gives us everything we need for this, which, yeah, okay. I didn't think we could place it right here. So we'll just have to run out here a little ways to get outside of the no build zone, place this down right quick, and then we can just pick it back up. So we will make, we'll go ahead and make 3 of these. Let me think. They don't stack, but I can use 2 of them. And then, oh, I was hoping I could use, oh, I did pick up a suppressor. I forgot about that for the FAL. Okay, that's fine. So we can sell that. It basically costs 1 water bottle to make 1 makeshift muffler. The price is the same, so we didn't lose anything in that transaction. Let's see if we've got anything else. We can go ahead and stick that on the other. Let's pick you up. Our other weapons are still in the golf cart. Now, once we get out onto the main road, I want to set up our tents and unload some of that inventory just so we get it out of our backpack there. Let's see, so I can definitely put one on the vector. So we want to do that. And then, yeah, so there we are. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in. And let's start our adventure here, guys. The controls on this thing are still a little finicky to get used to. I think if we come this way, this I believe is the supermarket. We may, I think we want to wait to do that after we finish Grain Valley. Alright, get some nice air. Now the nice thing is, when I'm hitting trees and stuff like this, it isn't actually doing any damage to my golf cart. The only time we're taking damage is if we hit zombies. Let me see, make sure. Yeah, so we're right here. Trying to think if we want to loot this. Let's see. Oh, the crowbar here. I don't see anybody close. So if I sneak in on this side. I think if we just kind of skirt the back end of this, we'll be okay, and we'll be able to sneak in and out without... Oh, and he's acidic. We don't want that. Some good distance. Run, 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 run. There we go. And we'll go ahead and take a sip of water. That's dirty. I'll clean that up. Drink that and then drop the empty. Okay. And we got some ammo out of that. That was a good trade-off. 2 shotgun shells for 24 rounds of 7.62. That's a deal I'll take. Now we are taking damage as we're, well, I'm sorry. We're not taking damage as we're in here. We're taking kind of hits on our radiation. But since we do have our gas mask on, that is drastically reduced. If I were to walk in here without that gas mask on, my radiation would be basically at 0 by this point. All right, this is good. That's 8 slots. Good on that. All right, so let's. Yeah, my right pants are better. Rip this. Grab that. Put you there. I love it. That is perfect. Yeah, I was honestly debating on just driving right by this. I didn't know how many zombies we were going to have to fight to get in here. I'm honestly surprised that it was just that one. I think they've kind of congregated all over to the opposite side, and we're just far enough away where we're not attracting any attention. Oh, and I spoke too soon. That's alright, we can outrun this guy. And then head over to the town, set up our tents to get in there and get some good loot. Oh, tree branch. How shall we approach this? What I do want to do is put down my sleeping bag, and I just want to set a spawn point just in case anything goes haywire here. And I did notice we don't have... Are we short? Yeah, we're getting short on meds here. We're going to focus on that. Always use the lockpicks. That's nice. We'll take that for now. Nice, perfect. So we'll go quiet on these guys to preserve some ammo. We're going to definitely need that for the boss. probably need to honestly evaluate the ammunition situation to make sure that we feel confident to go in there and tackle the boss, kind of as we are. Do two of those. No loot again. Okay. Maybe it'll pay off going in this church. Right, not bad. That's it. Grab these trash bags out here while we're at it. Alright, we're going to go back and grab the golf cart and work our way up to town. Maybe we'll be able to come across a better vehicle today. We're out of gas. Where did I put that? It's down here, in one of these bags. No. Okay, is it in... No, we've got like 4 tanks of gas. Fuel somewhere. Right? We didn't sell that, did we? We wouldn't have. Okay. It's getting nervous there. I was like, I hope I didn't sell it. I mean, it wouldn't have been too far of a walk back. Honestly, I don't know if any of those vendors carry gas cans, so... And we'll just put 1 in there for now. We'll go ahead and drive up and then we'll organize inventory a bit. And remember, guys, so as we're approaching the buildings, yep, this is bad for us. Alright, let's take a break on that. Shoot. Now we're in a situation where we've got to do a quick reload. I don't have my ammo sorted. Alright, we're gonna just... He lost this. I've got to find that ammo quick. Gotta put that ammo in my backpack. Come on, put it up here. There we go. Where's your buddy? He stayed. Is that him? No, that's my golf cart on fire. Okay. Your buddy stayed up there. That's fine. We'll go talk to him right quick. Just want a little friendly chat. See what all the hostility's about here. You know, you just roll up and you automatically start shooting at us. That's not very neighborly like. There he is. Okay. So with him being that far away, I need 7.62. There we go. Where did I put the magazine for that? Right there. Now, it's odd for us to only see 3 of these guys. Now, it is very well possible that as we were over there at the radiation site, they could have got into a little skirmish with the zombies on the outskirts of town. and that may have taken out a couple of these raiders. I don't know. I definitely don't see any more, so. And man, that sucks. So see, that's what I mean about, hey buddy, what you doing? Think you've already caused enough damage there, eh? It's not very nice of you to just attack my vehicle when it's not doing anything to you. So, we do not have a vehicle repair kit. Can I craft a vehicle repair kit? I believe so. Do I have what it takes to craft one? Okay, so that may be the other workbench that you can craft vehicle repair kits from. Or I could just be mistaken and that might not be possible. So let's at least push you, throw you down there, I guess. We'll set up our tents around the campfire here, and I'm gonna just set up, kind of prep everything, and then hop back over once we're ready to go into town. Be right back. All right, so we are all organized here. So we've got the FAL, the shotgun, and the Vector with us. We are stacked with all the ammo we've got, and we're going to go ahead and make our way in here and see what we can do. Okay, I couldn't remember if I had looted that guy or not. How that guy was able to get a hit off on us. That's okay, we got a bandage to make up for it. Right. Now, immediately as we go into the town, to our right is the entrance to the subway. We're not going to go in there this episode. I think we're going to take that as a separate episode. The subway, basically the system on this town is smaller. However, there are two fast travel points within the subway that lead to other parts of the map, and it really starts to open up. So there's a lot to do in the subway. One section of the subway is very large, so I think that can be kind of a episode in itself, honestly. Surprised this guy behind us hasn't tried to sneak up on us. I mean, we don't really need any of this, but again, we're so close to the trader right here that we will make a final trader run before we get out of here. And these guys are just stacking us with loot, so we'll be good to kind of go into town and take on that boss. Yeah, so this is the subway entrance down there, guys. Now, typically the boss will kind of... Are they coming this way? No, they're on the other side of the garage doors there. Typically the boss will kind of maintain right around this intersection area. So we need to be on the lookout for him. I don't want him to sneak up on us without us kind of being ready for it. Let's stack. Well, stack that a little bit. All right, so there is our boss. Trying to think where's the best vantage point to attack him at. And then also we still have that infestation over here that we can deal with. Let's see if we can get into this coffee shop over here. I wonder... No, I think he'll be able to easily follow us up here. Wonder what the best approach will be here. To go shotgun. Let's see. Let's go ahead. We need to top this off. That's 762. Oh, yeah. And, oh, geez, he's already spotted us. Okay. All right, let's... I honestly can't believe we haven't been surrounded by all of those zombies over there. I just have this feeling they're all gonna start to swarm as soon as I start to loot this guy. Holy smokes. Well, actually nothing too amazing. Yeah, so I think we have back in the tent, we have the other attachments for this rifle. Whenever we get it, we'll be ready to go. That's 1 point. Okay, so mine is better, but we will sell that. Definitely needed that. Take the ammo, take the military crate, take the shotgun to sell. Okay. Okay, so that messed up my ammo situation here. Let's reorganize this rather quickly. If we do need the vector, we've got that. We can go ahead and reload that. Reload that. And where did that shotgun go? Let's grab those 3 shotgun shells. Yeah, so we can sell one of these suppressors. These suppressors can only be used on that rifle. So those aren't going to be good for anything else. So he sees me up there. Okay. There was one acid zombie down the road, right in front of that blue van over there. Yeah. As long as he stays over there, I don't know if we want to get brave, since we had got lucky with the boss and try to attack that infestation. I think it's something we might roll the dice on. Is he coming downstairs? He's coming from behind me, yep. I do know there is a vehicle vendor in this game. He's set up. Trying to think where he is. I've never purchased a vehicle from him. I don't think we're at the point where we can even afford the cheapest vehicle that he sells yet. But if push comes to shove, that is always an option. He set up an old yellow Mustang out on a back road. It's somewhere in the northeast where we're located at. I don't know specifically where it's at though. See, and then this is not worth for $25, taking up 6 inventory slots. No way. It would be nice if we had a building, because I can actually pick that up and plop it down here and show you guys what kind of storage space that wardrobe has. So I mean, it's honestly, you know what? We will just hang on to it. We might set up a temporary base of operations. Since our golf cart is damaged, we don't want to live out of those tents forever. But I mean, honestly, I could also set that up in the middle of the road right beside our tents, just for additional storage space there until we figure out where we want to kind of position ourselves. Ideally in the center of the map, so not far off from where we're at, but a little bit more west and south. That way we can just be better positioned for when we go out on loot runs, when we need to go to the traders to offload some of our loot. Yeah, so we've got 12. So with 12 slots in our pants, that is, to my knowledge, the largest slot. I think we can get a higher capacity shirt to open up some more storage spots there. What time is it? Oh yeah. So it is getting late. Oh, I thought the infestation was right on this side of the building. Huh. That's odd. All right, so we're gonna go in here and just plop down our sleeping bag here for the night, since it's pitch dark. Where's our sleeping bag? There we go. Honestly, I can't even see the sleeping bag. There we go. Sleep, yes. We did not... Guys, am I crazy? Or was there not a infestation on this wall when we came in here last episode? Okay. Uh, it's not over here either, because we would have the red elements kind of floating around in the air. Yeah, I know that guy's chasing me. Okay, that's fair. So, since we don't have that, let's see. We've already looted up and down that side. We've looted this main building. We've looted the first building over there. These middle buildings are really just kind of smaller loot like this. I don't know if that's worth kind of doing on camera, because there's not really any larger loot crates or anything like that that we're gonna run into. So, and with the fog rolling in, guys, I think we're gonna call it here for episode 3. Uh, what shall we do next episode? So we've already obviously looted the nuclear bomb location, the church, came down here. I think it will be a good option to go over to the mall and kind of investigate this area. There are a lot of smaller POIs up in this area that have the potential for some really good loot. So I think that'll be the plan for tomorrow for episode 4. So guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Feel free to drop a comment if you have any questions, any ideas for what we should do next. Please subscribe, like the video, and follow for more. Have a good one.